This activity is called Draw That Picture, and it's an activity around communication. However, it's one-way communication because the first time that we play it, the drawer cannot ask any questions. And the communicator, or the person giving the directions about what to draw, cannot see what the drawer is drawing. So I'm giving it to you the most difficult way possible. The picture that will be replicated is here. And so you can talk your way through and guide your partner to drawing that same picture.
Okay. Start with a very large square in the middle of your paper. In the bottom left-hand corner, draw a smaller square that only comes about a third of the way up and a quarter of the way across, left to right. Okay, now in the bottom right-hand corner of the square, you're going to draw a triangle, but it's going to be, it's going to have a 90-degree angle in the corner. So draw a backwards L in the right-hand corner, and then connect the top and bottom on an angle, so it makes a triangle. And on your two sides that made the 90-degree angle, inside, on the bottom edge, put inside the triangle, draw 3 stars.
So let's compare.
Look like this. Well, it's...
So if you reflect, each of you can reflect on what some of the challenges were in both giving directions and in listening to directions when you can't ask questions.
Okay, I'll start. Sure. In the first section when you told me to draw this square, you were really specific about the size. And then that's why I kept looking at you when you said to draw this circle, because I was trying to figure out how big the circle is supposed to be, because you just said, and draw a circle. And I was like, okay, but... And then... And I guess I wasn't clear about whether obviously whether the shapes were actually connected to the outside box or if they were within it.
I should have, and now looking at yours I realize I should have been more clear about that part of it. And I should have also, looking at yours and comparing it to this one, I should have told you, because I told you on this one, but I didn't tell you here which direction the lines were going in.
Yeah, I know, and you said stripes, so I was like, well, pinstripes go up and down. They're vertical. Yeah.
From your perspective, what did you feel was challenging?
Just finding the right words without, well, because for one thing with the triangle, I couldn't remember the name of that type of triangle from math class, and so those things, and I wanted to use my hands, like as I'm talking about it, and doing an air drawing of it, and so that it was hard not to do that. And yeah, like I would think of like talking about the direction of certain things, I would only think of doing that halfway through we'd already finished part of the drawing, and so probably doing it again it would be different, because I could think about those things now, but it's challenging. I think if it was in another language other than English, for me especially, it would be a lot of circumlocution, trying to figure out the best way of trying to tell you how to do it, because I might not have all those words.
So this is obviously an activity for more advanced second language learners, but it's also an activity that helps you as a teacher become aware of the importance of the instructions that you give. And when you take away that ability to move your hands or to see what the students are doing, you have less information to correct or clarify and can only rely on yourself. However, even if you have access to that, your instructions can still be interpreted differently by different people. If we were to do the same activity and we were to have another student here but you could still be the teacher, we would find that you would probably already do a better job, a more efficient job. That shows how something that you do the first time is not likely to meet with just everything running smoothly. As a teacher, to expand your repertoire, you have to be prepared to try new activities. And you have to expect that the first time will not work perfectly, no matter how well you've thought it through. But once you've done it 2 or 3 times, as a teacher, it will get much clearer. And as a learner, once you've done a similar activity, but maybe with a different picture, you will be more able to anticipate what to do. Okay, good.